Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I told you the videos was gonna come quick. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all my take on this NBA Finals series and just kind of, you know, talk about the NBA and give you a little WNBA talk as well. And just, in general with this thing they've been pushing. So, all NBA Finals series, all playoff long, whether it was first it was Joker. Oh my God, Joker! That's Nikola Jokic. Oh, he's the Joker. He's unguardable. He shoots like Dirk. He passes like Magic. He rebounds like Moses Malone. Meanwhile, he's 7'1", but he has 6'1" people guarding him. So it makes it look like he's better than he is. Yes, I'm gonna talk like this the whole time because that's how the commentators were talking about him for the last 3 years, man. Can we say rigged league? Can we say what Gilbert Arenas said? They took out the aggression out of the game, made it so that the Euros can play. They don't allow defense. They just shoot threes. There's no creation to the basket, no mid-range setup, no defensive prowess at all. They allow them to travel and double dribble and all type of shit. I'll be like, you just guard him straight up. They don't have size to match his size guarding him, so he's allowed to get 30 plus points a game. Talking about Joker, when they're on a regular in a regular NBA, that would be 16 to 15 points a game. We watch it, we see. And then the same thing is for the other great white hope that they've been hyping up right now, and Luka Doncic. This nigga just flop everywhere, whine, bitch, crab, and just constantly going to the rest. Foul, foul. He has one little bitch ass move that he does where he drops his shoulder and does that little turnaround step back shit. And when he drops to the lane, he does that weak ass crossover that you could rip every time you see it. Luka ain't like that. Kyrie has a bag. Kyrie is raw. Kyrie really is like that. You saw it. Kyrie was dropping down. They couldn't stop Kyrie. Luka, you can stop Luka. All you have to do is close out his airspace, and he has no athleticism. So when he shoots, he don't jump off the ground. So you can block that shot if you are the same body height and size that he is. Put somebody comparable on him and he is locked down. When you got little guards on him, of course he gonna ball out. You got Chris Paul and Luka. Oh shit, damn. Luka look like the magician, Luka legend, Luka magic. My God, bro. Well, you saw when there's a regular guy on him who actually plays defense, Haylen Brown, you see the difference. Haylen Brown locking him down on defense and making him foul out on offense. He can't guard Haylen Brown on when Jalen's on offense, and he gets shut down by Haylen Brown on defense, or Derek White or Drew Holiday. They was locking that shit down. Like, come on, man. This is what we were seeing, bro. When the league is regular, when they don't cheat and have all the rules and give them all the fouls, and it's real defense, real aggression, real athleticism, how the league was. You see what Luka doing? He 11 for 30 basically, and those 20 and even those 11 shots he made, that was giving it to him. Hey, there was like time out. Hey, y'all gotta let him get some drives in. Y'all gotta let him score a little bit. Y'all doing too, y'all playing a little bit too. We allow y'all to play regular, but this our money maker. You can see it. You can watch every one of Luka's baskets, and you tell me that they didn't allow him to score on that shit. That's what we got right now, man. But you see, it wasn't enough because this team, the Celtics, are better. They got more realness. They got more toughness, tenacity. Once again, and the guy who was key all throughout the playoffs, who's been their best player, is Haylen Brown. He's the most complete. He's the most consistent. He's the most clutch when it matters. Those clutch shots when they were down or about to lose that game because Kyrie was going crazy in the fourth and the Mavericks were coming back. Haylen Brown defensively stopping Luka. Offensively making Luka foul out. Hitting those clutch mid-range jump shots. Those nice fadeaways and clutch pump fakes and shots and the free throws he was hitting when it mattered most, Haylen Brown. But they give all the shine to Jayson Tatum. But Jayson Tatum is so inconsistent. That's why his field goal percentage has been shit. In a league that's so watered down, when it matters most, that nigga's field goal percentage in the NBA Finals has been 35%. In the fourth quarter, it was in the 20s. That's horrible. And like they said, when the Mavericks made that comeback, Jayson Tatum was making all those shots trying to win the MVP instead of playing team basketball. He over here trying to change his own narrative, then trying to win for the team. That's why in the one of the clutchest moments when they needed a basket and Jayson Tatum was in the post, he was like, hey, Drew, give me the ball. Drew looked at him, fuck that shit, drove that bit down the lane and kicked that shit out to Helmet Head, aka Derek White, and Derek White made the shot. Thanks to Drew's penetration and Drew's savviness, that's what opened the lead. And then what made sure that they sealed it was Haylen Brown. Haylen Brown is their best player. He's their most consistent player. He's the one who plays two-way ball. He's the one who can lock down like Kyrie on offense and lock down on Luka on offense and then score on them on defense. Tatum, yeah, he had a hot couple shots this and that, but dude's shot selection is off and dude's tenacity and aggression is off. He don't play the way he needs to, and he folds when it matters most. You can't be my best player and you don't do that. So that's real. That's real, man. That's real. That's real rap. And to Kyrie, the damn wizard, the whole playoffs Jit been balling. Not Luka. They've been overhyping Luka. I'm watching the game. What got him to the NBA Finals? Kyrie, clutchness, threes, mid-range, pump fakes, floaters, to the rack, left hand, right hand, in traffic, no traffic, by himself, assisting. Kyrie was doing everything. Luka has that one little bitch ass, I'm gonna drop my shoulder, which is an offensive foul, but since he's the guy, quote unquote, the great white hope, they're gonna not call it for him, and I'm gonna shoot that whole ass fade away. And the people guarding me are either too small, or they're told not to guard him, or they give him too much body space so him to get that little punk ass shot off. Because if they close out his airspace, they would block his shot. But with Kyrie, you close out his airspace, he's still making clutch shots. He can do more. Luka can't even dribble. He was getting ripped this whole playoffs. I'm gonna see him get cookied the whole playoffs, especially in the NBA Finals. They was ripping his shit easily for transition baskets. Luka can't dribble. What's helping him out, quote unquote, is him getting help from Sham God and Jason Kidd and Kyrie. But he can't do that. That's not in his bag. And like Luke Gilbert said, they've changed the league to fit this international game, the global game they wanted to push. Because like he said, when they first came over here, Gilbert broke that shit down. They failed. In the 90s and in the early 2000s, they failed. They couldn't do shit. They couldn't stand up to the aggression. They couldn't stand up to the physicality. They couldn't stand up to the athleticism. They couldn't stand up to the skill and the will that it took to lead a team. So what they do, they're like, oh, we got to change the rules around. Hold on, let's start getting them MVP, giving Nash MVP back-to-back years when Kobe and Shaq were in the league, when T-Mac was in the league, when AI was in the league, and they were clearly better than him. And then again, giving it to Dirk the year that they won all them games, but then when they played the black team, the Golden State Warriors, back when there was an all-black Matt Barnes and Jason Richardson and Baron Davis and Michael Petrus and Al Harrington and Steven Jackson and all of them, they got dominated. They got embarrassed. And they were the first 8th seed in the modern format, 7-game format, to lose to it. I mean, first for 1 seed to lose to an 8th seed. Come on, man. So they keep trying to rig this shit because they're trying to push this shit, this great white hope shit. And that's why we got to get back to getting some more Shaqs in the league, more physicality, more defensive prowess. Instead of all these small-ass guards that are in the NBA, which is cool. I like all the young, small guards who are 6'5" and under, but we need big men. We need LeBrons, but plus physicality, not flopping, acting like a bitch. And we need more Shaqs, more just Bill Russells, Wilt Chamberlains in the league, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's in the league. more power forwards, Garnetts, who are 7 foot 6'11", all of that in the league, so that things can be more comparable, and so you can see a more refined NBA, because people been complaining. People don't want to see this shit. This shit is whack. This shit trash. Don't no one want to see these 165 to 152 games and nobody ain't playing no defense and they just shooting threes like crazy, and it's this shit is like an exhibition match. It's like I could watch the Harlem Globetrotters if I want to see this. You know what I'm saying? What? Do. Like where it's just razzle, where it's not even competition. It's trash. So, back to the game. Luka was flopping. Luka was crying to the officials from the start, and like a little bitch, like a little baby. And they was giving them calls because there was a lot of times that Boston got fouled or there was offensive fouls by Luka, and they didn't call shit. They didn't call nothing for Boston to keep it a bean, but they was calling it for Luka and the Mavericks. And he was still complaining, still crying like a little baby. Like, put a diaper on dude. He looked like a big ass baby. He fat. He ain't in shape. He don't look athletic. When you watching, you like, damn, this nigga playing in the NBA? He look whack. What the fuck? He looks like like my queen was saying, he looked like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. How he moves, it's all awky and awkward and uncoordinated, and that's not skill. He's not talented. You watch Kyrie. Kyrie is clearly talented. He is a basketball savant. You know what I'm saying? He puts on a show. It's clinical. You saw what the fuck he did to Ant-Man. Ant-Man is an all-world defender. Because I saw Ant-Man guard Luka. Luka's ass was shut down. Ant-Man guard Kyrie. Kyrie going to work. Like, come on, man. Kyrie got Ant-Man on his hands and knees. Damn near wanting to tap out. Hey, coach. Hey, coach. Coach, get me out, coach. I need a breather, coach. When he guarded Luka, he chilling. He like, oh, shit, I got 35. Luka got 6. When he guarded Kyrie, he got 6. And Kyrie got 45. Like, it's different, man. It's just different. And the only reason why they was even in the game the whole time was because of Kyrie. Kyrie came out balling. Kyrie came out being aggressive, making key basketball plays, scoring, assisting, doing everything he can for his team to win, and Luka's just crabbing the whole time. I want the media to stop being so damn biased. At least Wemby was given a fair take, but the whole time, all the commentators were just dick riding, especially JJ Redick. Oh my God, Luka is the magic, that he's the great coming, he's the coming for, we haven't seen this in ages. Oh. Like, they better ready to put the holy music on this man. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Watch the game. You watch the game and you tell me who the best player on the court is. And it's not Luka. It's Jaylen Brown, Kyrie, Jayson Tatum, and then maybe Jrue Holiday, then Luka. When you watch the games, this dude ain't doing nothing. He's scoring empty calorie points that they're allowing him to score. He's not doing anything defensively. He's not setting the tempo and changing the game. Kyrie is. Kyrie going crazy. Everybody's like freaking out. Kyrie starts scoring. It's a whole different ball game. Luka get you some points. You're like, oh, okay, whatever. Just play better defense on him and you'll be able to stifle this team. For real. It could be argued that Kyrie could have taken him farther by himself without Luka, then Luka could take his team by himself. We saw when it was just him, he wasn't getting to no playoffs, and he was a bum. He was a bust. He was losing in the first round, getting swept and shit. Come on. We've seen Kyrie win it all for LeBron. We've seen Kyrie make clutch points. We see Kyrie when he was with the Brooklyn Nets. They had Harden, and they look like a finals team, like ready to win it all. So we've seen this. So that's what I'm saying, man. I'm just tired of the riggedness, man. And Jaylen Brown needs his credit. Hell, he didn't make All NBA. Nigga, that's disrespectful. The fuck, he gonna be Finals MVP and he's deserving of it. And he's the best player on the Boston. Best player on Boston. And next year, he may be a Finals NBA MVP. Yeah. Tatum balling, but I think Brown finna show you why he complete. You know what I'm saying? Why He gonna show you why basketball, the American style of play is the best way, because you have to play all phases of the team. You got to be a leader. He is that. He's the head of the players union and all of that. You got to be consistent. He is that. You have to play good defense. He does that. You have to play good when it matters most, which is in crunch time, the fourth quarter. He does that. You have to be able to take it to the rack. He can do that. You got to be able to shoot the mid-range jumper. He can. You got to be able to create on your own. He can create his own shot. You got to be able to hit threes. He can hit threes. Post ups. He can post you up. Mid range. He can make mid range shots, like I said before. He has different moves and counters, and he has a good little slow pump fake that works. He has to be able to make his free throws when it matters most. He's a good free throw shooter. Dude, there's nothing that he can't do. Dude. And he has an FBA vibe too. FBA, Foundational Black American. And the best basketball players all time are Black American born. We ain't gonna take nothing away from Hakeem the Dream, Olajuwon, and Dirk, but the best players are Black American born. We ain't gonna take nothing away from Tim Duncan, but best players again: Jordan, Wilt, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Kobe, Shaq, T-Mac, AI, LeBron, Melo, Wade, like... What we talking about? Howard, Moses Malone, Dr. J, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, it's something to contend with, bro. Charles Barkley. Like, it's like that. Even right now, Haylen Brown, KD. It's still Kawhi when he's healthy. It's still what it is. And then this brings me to the other great white hope on the other side of the women's game, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has been playing like shit. Her team ain't doing shit, and Team USA is trying to win a gold medal. They just mentioned the fact that to qualify, they had to make a buzzer-beating shot. All of the media pundits, especially all the black, want a white Becky or bow down to white supremacy former athletes, are going crazy on the fact that she was left off the the USA women's team. She don't deserve to be on the women's team. Angel Reese should get that before her. What? Well, I tell you, boy, she don't deserve that. Y'all, it's not about popularity. It's about who's deserving. And they're like, well, Christian Laettner, they will. You had to have one college player on there. That's why that was like that. He wouldn't have got there if they didn't have that. That spot would have went to Isaiah Thomas or somebody else who was deserving on the Dream Team 1. Y'all trying to make these bullshit points because y'all have been told to kiss Becky's ass, and y'all are some snow bunny playboys that y'all just can't wait just to bow down to white supremacy and to your white female slave master. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing Shannon Sharp and Stephen A and LeBron and Jay Williams and fucking who else is doing that? Shaq and Charles Barkley and who was buck dancing hard? There was another one. It was just Gilbert Arenas and all of them just, man, they hating. Y'all gotta start hating on kids. It's just all this ass kissery to white supremacy that these black, so quote unquote players, former players, and commentators have been doing. Obviously, of course, by their white paymasters who tell them to, but then because of their own inferiority complex and self-esteem issues and in love with snow, get over that. Because the best 12 players on the women's USA team are there. And that's a fact, man. That's straight facts. For real. I'm tired. I'm tired of dealing with I'm tired of this great white hype shit that they've been doing in all sports. Whether it's in the NFL with Travis Kelce. Oh my God, the Travis Kelce. What? Yeah, it's the Travis Kelce. It's all the rage now. The Travis Kelce is going crazy. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, the new hairstyle. It's called the Travis. Talking about the fade. Even Shadow's like, I had a fade since '86. Like, bro, what the fuck? On Black History Month, every year the ruling class has to really suck it, niggers. Like they have to do a fuck you for a couple years. It was, Martin Luther Coons. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like or hey, here goes some watermelon, nigger. Like something just. Every Black History Month just gotta blatantly disrespect us, or have a coon be like, "Well, if I get in office, I'm gonna abolish Black History." What? Black History Month, or they'll have a DeSantis. Oh, we gotta stop the woke movement, and that includes getting rid of Black History Month. Like shit, like that. Like it's just disrespectful, overt degeneracy and decadency that they've been doing, man. I'm tired of that shit. For real, I am tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of them. And I'm tired of these white, black collaborators, these dark-skinned crackers co-signing that shit, going along with these agendas and not standing up for what is right, standing up for justice. And once again, what's what Khalid Muhammad said, the reward for justice. What is justice? The reward for good and the punishment for evil. And that shit is evil. And that shit is going to get punished. And it is getting punished because it's getting called out. And you're seeing what's happening right now. On all phases. They're pushing all of this and it's constantly getting countered. So that was my point on that one. And back to just one more time about the NBA. Boston about to win. I don't want to hear them give a bullshit narrative about Porzingis because that was what they was doing next. Next they was going, okay, all right. When the Mavs win, they was going to go to Luka. When Boston win, oh shit, Porzingis. That's the key. Like Porzingis ain't there, and they still winning. So now they gotta go to the black players. And Tatum ain't playing good, so they can't go light. The neutral noids, if they can't get white, they'll go light. No, you got Haylen Brown, dark skinned black brother, FBA, all through and through. Boom. You can't sugarcoat it, and he's outspoken. He ain't buck dance. He stood up for Kyrie when they was trying to call him anti-Semitic and all that shit. Nah, he been standing strong the whole time. He been standing on business. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can't do nothing with him. And now he's the Finals MVP. And it could be said he's the best player in the world. It could be stated he's the best player in the world. He plays both ways. He can score. We seen him guard Luka. We seen the best on the best. Who outplaying who? And they don't have Porzingis, which y'all been hyping up is so great, and they still winning. So what we saying? It's 2-on-2. Oh, not oh my God, they have so much more talent because they don't. It's pretty even. Kyrie's raw, and y'all claim Luka is the greatest thing ever. He's the most talented offensive player ever. He has all the skills that we've never seen before, and all this other shit. So he's clearly way better. So it's even, right? So when it's even, you see Jayson Tatum. Haylen Brown has outplayed Luka. So who the best player then? Haylen Brown. He finna win Finals MVP. That boy need his kudos. That's number one right there. If we're gonna do a top 10 ranking, I'm putting Haylen Brown number one. We can have Tatum in the top 5, number 3 or whatever, or 4 or 5. But he need his credit right now because he's playing the best. He is the best, and that's why he got that cash. And he's living up to his contract. He's fulfilling his contract by leaps and bounds because they, like everybody's saying, they're just getting started. And once they come back fully healthy next year, they gonna win it. They could win it again. And now we're starting a new Boston dynasty. So we got to speak on that. And I'm tired. I'm tired of this Great White Hope shit. I want this shit over with. I want a new era now. It's this black era. It's black season. That's what we're coming into. We ain't going into the new age of the Chinese credit techno totalitarian state. We ain't going into a new the neo-Nazi new Jim Crow bullshit. No, right wingers. It's over. It's over. No, and we're not going into a Latino world order and all that other bullshit. No. We're closing that border, and y'all shit getting hella militarized. We ain't co-signing that either. We're going into a new wave right now. We're going into a revolutionary wave right now. A black power wave. Reparations is on the hunt. The end of the black genocide campaign is all in full effect. Black people are tired. And we're tired in the sports world. We're tired in the real world. We're tired in all aspects. The movie, the music. Y'all keep trying to shove us down and give us Drake's fakers and phonies and trash and say it's, oh my God, it's gold. Nah. So we on a whole new wave, y'all. We on a whole new wave, and I'm gonna just end it like that. So y'all like, share, subscribe, and y'all join the wave, man. And I appreciate y'all for watching this. Thanks. It's our time now, black people. And we can feel it, can't y'all? You can feel that timeline split. You can feel that heavenly wave, that new earth. You know what I'm saying? That great alignment, that Pluto and Aquarius energy. We're in the age of Aquarius. We've gotten out of that Piscean underworld shit. We're into a high elevation energy right now. And who's more elevated? Who's more spiritual? Who's more universally inclined than black people? Even the white people say that shit. So, boom. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.